Lara Stonecipher, and I'm with Lara's Canine Solutions. And we're going to talk today about how to introduce a shy dog to strangers in a way that alleviates the most stress for the shy dog. Now, the first thing that you have to do before you can do this properly is the dog has to have a little basic obedience. They need to understand stay, and they need to have some focused walking where they keep themselves in position. Once you have those two things, then we can start taking the dog in public and using our obedience to do behavioral work to get the dog to accept people better. The main concept of a shy dog is two different aspects of character put together: dominance and apprehension. So a submissive dog that has a lot of apprehension is going to over-signal how much they want to feel safe. So lots of submissive wagging, submissive urination. A shy dog is going to want to show avoidance. They feel uncomfortable being near you, but they also don't want to please you. They just want you to go away. This is a good example of a little shy dog here. This is Sierra. Hi, honey. Good girl. Sierra is not even a year old. She's a shelter dog, and her first few months in her new home, she spent running away from everyone and hiding. Now, if you think about how you feel when you're frightened, we generally have an adrenal response. And if we have an adrenal response and then we act, we're actually increasing that adrenaline. So the longer that you allow your dog or your puppy to run from strangers and hide from strangers, the more that you're actually reinforcing that adrenal response. And even worse if you try to comfort them. So they realized very quickly that this was not moving in the right direction, and so we've done her basic obedience, and today we're going to start introducing her to strangers. Let's go.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Can I meet your dog? It's so pretty.
Oh, certainly. Now, she hasn't met very many people, so would you mind just standing there so I can introduce her to you in a way that makes her more comfortable?
Absolutely.
Okay, so just stand and be relaxed. She's not a biter. She's very sweet, but she's just a little bit scared of strangers.
Okay.
Let's go. So you can see, because Sierra understands that she's supposed to stay in position with me, I'm making it very clear to her what she is supposed to be doing. And Kelly, could you please face the camera? Then I'm going to bring her around the back of the person. She's already shown me that she's willing to walk calmly around this person. And then I'm going to take this person's hand and I'm going to mix our scent. Good. Now, if you have a dog, you might be a little bit concerned they might snap. You'll notice that if the dog's going to snap, they're going to snap at me first. Good. I'm going to make her sit up nice and proud. Good girl. And I'm going to use my stay here. Stay. Okay, so she's wanting to escape the pressure of the stranger by going into a down position. Okay, stay. All right, you want to pet her? Now you can see she's got a lot of tension in the muzzle. Her feet are not so tense. She's keeping it together. She's definitely uncomfortable. What I'm looking for is I want to put the dog and the stranger on the same team, where she has to take her courage from Kelly and not from me. Good. Now you can see she's still showing avoidance by looking away. You want to talk nice to her?
Hi, Sierra. Should I come down?
You can go down.
Hi.
Now, if you have a concern with safety, you would not let someone do that. Good. Good. Now, ideally, and you can't always do this in public, but we would actually have them stay like this until she completely relaxes. What I really want to see is her looking at Kelly, sniffing Kelly, possibly giving some licks of the lip, which is submissive behavior. I'd like to see her relax that hip. Good girl. Settle. Settle. Good girl. if it's family members, a really good way, or friends of the family, a really good way to get a dog to decompress is to have the other person walk them. Kelly, would you take her around for a spin? Let's watch her body language as she decompresses. Good girl.
Let's go.
Now you can see as Kelly is moving away from her and she's following, the pressure from Kelly's facial expressions and eye contact is gone because Kelly's walking. And so you could see that Sierra is looking at her, glancing at her, following. Good. A little bit of submissive wag there. So when you have the opportunity, having a stranger handle your dog, or friends of the family or family, is one of the best ways to really get them to connect. Okay, let's see you sit. Good girl. Good. A little uncertainty in the left leg. Yeah, but much better. That's my skin.
Oh, okay.
Good. You can see she's a little bit more concerned because this is a man. This does not necessarily mean that she's ever been harmed by a man. Many animals are just aware that statistically males tend to be a little more aggressive. Good. Sit.
I see her.
Stay. Good. Good girl.
I see
Stay.
Hey,
Good.
who are you?
Now this isn't going to change the dog's attitude towards strangers right away, but what we're doing is giving her positive stress. She's not doing what she wants to be doing, but nothing bad is happening. And in some ways we're actually just boring her into accepting strangers, because as soon as that adrenal response resets, she's going to become comfortable faster and faster and faster. And once she's truly not having that adrenal response, then she's going to start actually liking and bonding with people that she does not know. If you want, you can crouch down. And...
Okay.
Good.
Oh, look,
It's
she
okay.
said.
Yeah. Let's go. I'm just going to take that
Okay.
out. Good. Good girl. Nice try. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Good job. Good. Good. Thank you. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you.
So I hope that this is helpful, and I wish you well with your dogs. I'm Lara from Lara's Canine Solutions, and we hope that you'll give us a call. Thank you.